All right, and we have in the studio a good friend of ours, Mrs. Bo Wong.
Miss
Bo Wong. I always mess
you
that
always
up.
do that.
I know, right? Yeah, she is joining us in the studio. She's been staying with us for a couple weeks now, and it's pretty fun to have her around. And I want to take this time to tell everyone that we are announcing something pretty amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's this little side project that you guys have been working on for how long now?
Just a little side project. Probably 7-8 months.
7-8 months?
Yeah.
And so nobody knows about this yet. It's kind of a brand new announcement. And
Except all those involved working
Yeah.
on the back.
yeah,
The back side of it.
yeah, exactly.
We know all too well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bo decided you were in England, right? For how many years?
Yeah. I've been living in the UK for the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And last November, I kind of quit my job. Not really not knowing what I was doing too much. You know, I didn't have too much of a goal. And then this has all just kind of come together and grown, and it seems to be what I should be doing in life.
I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you sent us an email probably about 8 months ago.
September last year.
Uh-huh. And then you were in Thailand or something?
Yeah, I was in Malaysia on a yoga retreat. And
Nice.
I've been wanting to email you guys for a while because I just love everything you're doing. And I've listened to your shows and I've tried so many of the therapies out.
How did you find our show?
That's right. Yeah.
Do you know, I can't really remember. I think, well, from my health journey, it was more that I was looking at podcasts to listen about health.
Uh-huh.
Because for me, you know, I was on the tube all the time and I read, but I also like to listen to things once in a while. And
Yeah.
I started listening to your podcasts and I really like them. And then I was like, I want to be part of the Extreme Health Radio family in some way. And got on one of your shows.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
your
right.
Free for All Friday,
Uh-huh.
which I loved it. It
I
was
remember that.
amazing. Yeah.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah. And then Kate contacted me shortly after that because the energy we had was really great, wasn't it, on there?
Yeah, the energy was phenomenal. And I think the thing that happened between us is we both seem to have like a little bit deeper of desire to help women, because Bo has a pretty successful blog in the UK going myorganiclife.info.
myorganiclife.info.
And you guys can check that out. But it seems like between she and I receiving all these emails for what we do from women, a lot of women just have, they don't know where to start sometimes with a juice, how to just shift maybe something in their life that's not that hard to be able to make a big change.
It's
by
funny.
such
It
a small
seems like
move.
that's more of a man thing. Like, how does men are the ones that don't know how,
You'd think,
Yeah.
women would have these intuitions and kind of just be able to like, oh, I can throw something together in the kitchen and make it healthier.
Yeah.
But I think we really both kind of came to the realization that there was a bigger need for not only women's in eating and in the kitchen, but overall just women's issues. Because I know I get a lot of emails of women saying, Kate particularly, what do you suggest for, what are you going to do when you get pregnant? What are you planning on doing when you,
Right.
for your detox? I mean, and so we thought, wouldn't it be great to have a platform of sorts to be able to kind of put that all out there?
So we just had to pause the show there for a second because we just went through an earthquake.
Was that your first earthquake experience, Bo?
No. But
Been there, done that? Gee.
I'm an earthquake,
Yeah.
Let's see where that came from.
Southern California.
Wow, that was pretty intense.
Yeah, that was pretty intense, wasn't
I
it?
was just going to head for the doorway just then.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I know Maggie kind of freaked out. I don't know if we got her barking, but woo.
So, okay, so back to enough about earthquakes, whether we fall to the ground or not. There are still women out there that need to be
I'm going
empowered.
to jump on that biomat if it happens.
I know.
Yeah, at least to be in a
Yeah.
happy place going down.
Just put the biomat over you and you'll be safe.
Shield yourself. Nothing can harm you with the biomat.
So we've been getting a lot of emails. I've been seeing them too about women's health and women's issues. And then you guys kind of work together to develop the side project that you're working on. And it's pretty, I'm just watching it come to fruition. And you guys are really creating a lot of buzz and getting a lot of people signing up on your email newsletter list.
Yeah.
And it's pretty incredible to watch.
Well, and the name of it, the whole reason we call it the Empowered Women's Channel .com is because that's exactly what we want to do. We want to come up under women, and we as women ourselves obviously know how important it is to feel, I'm not talking like fate, there's a lot of like crazy feminist, women power people out there, and that's not what we're going for at all. It's more of like
Fun.
a desire to just, inspire women in their everyday lives, whether they're in business, whether they're in health coaching, whether they're just looking to make some positive changes and their self-esteem and the way they view the world and themselves.
And in fashion and, just kind of any area of life, because, we have really great backgrounds because you have the Extreme Health Radio side of things. And I also have a background in design and photography and social media and branding. So we wanted to create a platform to also showcase a lot of women. And, sometimes I think they have great businesses, but they don't quite know how to market themselves as well.
Right.
So we're giving them that platform so they can do that and get the information that needs to go out there that's maybe been a bit lost.
Yeah.
So, our goal is really to empower women, to empower others, so we can kind of come together on a more conscious level and be aware of our roles as mothers of the earth as well.
That's awesome. So it's funny because in today's culture and today's society, it's like for some women or for some reason, but I think both men and women are less empowered these days. I think that the empowerment is almost equal in terms of women and men. And there seems to be so many things that eat away at our ability to feel empowered and to have that sort of energy to take out to the world, and especially women though too.
Absolutely. And I think what you and I do at Extreme Health Radio, we see that firsthand. People are paralyzed and just super afraid to make any move because everything these days is, ask your doctor, make sure you talk to your healthcare professional before you decide what's best for you.
Right.
So obviously in the healthcare, that's absolutely true. But we've realized, that is happening more and more with women as well. We've always, I'm sure that throughout the ages, unfortunately, we've been seen as the weaker sex. And it's like, what do we need to be able to thrive and just really encourage women to go out there and live their dreams? Because not everybody has a supportive husband or financial backing or a skill even, that they feel really confident in. But we all have something so different and beautiful to offer the world. And that's our dream for this project.
That's so cool.
And we've also got like so many women from so many different backgrounds, who are married, who are mothers, who are single, who are young, who are old. So I think there's going to be someone that everyone can, really relate to, which is in itself, I think that's a big part.
That's a big deal.
Yeah. And we also kind of want everyone to start listening to themselves, not what we've been told, because, that's us reconnecting with everything again. And that's kind of a lost art in itself.
Yeah. That's a big deal because
Yeah.
we're always told, and I think especially women too might, always listen to other people and to value other people's opinions. And this idea of listening to yourself is huge.
Yeah. And also we don't want to take ourselves too seriously.
Yeah.
Like, we want it to be kind of fun and happy and a place that, everyone wants to come to.
Oh, I know that. I know that.
You've seen it firsthand, haven't you?
I've been a part of a few things. Let me just say that.
You're in the kitchen making a smoothie and Bo walks by in a beard.
Doing a little dance in my vibrance.
I see it every day.
We're super excited though what we have going on. It's all coming into fruition, and it's the people we've already met, and it's just beginning. It's incredible.
So the thing is too, I think people should know about it's not just about health, right? I mean, health is a huge part of it, but it's more lifestyle, right? Everything.
Yeah. So it will cover everything. And I mean, I think it will just grow organically.
Yeah.
So we've got so many great topics that we're covering at the moment on there anyway. And I'm going to leave it up to the listeners to, check it out.
Little teaser.
Yeah. Little teaser.
Little radio teaser. I like it.
But yeah, we've just got so many, and it's a channel, and it's not just a website. We've got a Facebook fan page. We've got Twitter. We're going to have YouTube videos, which are going to be pretty funny.
Yeah, there'll be a couple good ones.
It might include us embarrassing ourselves on many levels at many different times.
Yes.
But we're okay with it.
Yeah, we're okay with it. And so, as well as podcasts too, right?
Which is a big thing, I think. And a lot of people resonate with that, because I think being connected through the internet and every area is important because people run out of time.
Yeah.
So you can just put us on, listen to us on the radio, or you can watch us. Like any way we can inspire people, we're doing it, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think it's beautiful that you came up when we first started talking. We were throwing around the word network and group and tribe and things like that. But the word channel is exactly that. It's just such a
it's like channeling information.
Absolutely. It's such a wide, it encompasses, it's all encompassing. It's everything. And watching this and what it's going to become with the interaction of all the women in the world is just going to be phenomenal.
So the website is now live.
Yes.
It's now live.
We are proud to say.
And what's the URL for that?
www.empoweredwomenschannel.com.
Empowered Women's
Channel.
Channel.
Do you not understand my accent again, Justin?
That's from one Kiwi to another. It's like I'm talking and Kate's looking at me like we're
cross-eyed.
talking Greek.
I think Bo only said 2 W's as well. I believe it's 3.
That threw me off. Yeah.
Oh, really?
It threw him off. He's easily thrown.
So that's really cool. So what's the vision? Are you guys just going to continue to expand? Yeah. So what is the vision? What do you guys think as far in terms of like the amount of women you want to reach and what you want to accomplish? What's your?
We're going global.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna take over the world.
Watch out, world.
I
We're
love
coming for you.
Get ready.
But yeah, in all seriousness, it's anything we can add to the world, and whether that's a little level and it's meant to be that way, or whether it does go global, which we have already kind of seen it actually, which is pretty amazing. Before we even launched, the interest that we're getting from women in different countries and different places has just been beyond mind blowing.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I mean, our tagline is, we want it to be a place for vibrant living, like our channel, and that's exactly what it is turning out to be.
So
for
you're
everyone.
You're going to do product reviews. You're going to have blog posts and articles written by different people.
Yeah,
right.
Definitely different specialists in their field. So that there is someone that everyone can relate to.
So if people want to contribute articles, can they contact you?
They sure can.
Just through the website?
Yeah.
Wow. And so that's a great way to get people's work out there too.
Yeah, and people who might not have that platform, or someone who's like, I'm a really good writer, but I have no idea how a blog works.
Right.
We give them that opportunity so that they can get that information out there that needs to get out there.
That's so cool. So audio, you're going to have podcasts, you're going to have video.
YouTube, video.
Yeah, we're on Twitter. We're on, we've got a Facebook fan page. If you guys want to be updated daily with inspiration,
I love
that's
that.
on there.
You know what I will say to people?
What's that?
If they're listening to your podcast, stay tuned to the end.
Oh yeah, we've got a few surprises that we snuck in there.
So in the podcast, you're going to do shows with you guys, but then also interview shows, right?
Absolutely. And
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, as we're starting out, it's going to be a once a week podcast release, but hopefully that'll be something in the future that we can
expand or whatever.
expand that. Yeah.
So the real juicy part's at the end, though, is from what I'm understanding.
Disclaimer: it might crack a smile on
After
your
the
face.
disclaimer.
Or even after the disclaimer, yeah. We've snuck a few surprises in.
Little gems, little gems. I love it. All right, so it's empoweredwomenschannel.com.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thanks for joining us in the studio, Bo.
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
You're so welcome.
So good to have you here.
Yeah.